Hi, guys. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. All that jazz, right? We have entered 2021. So, I was going to post a video earlier this week, and it was going to be all about how you can't have expectations of other people believing in your dreams and stuff like that. Like, if you have a goal, you can't let other people shoot you down. You just have to be firm on your goal for yourself and believe in it because other people are gonna put like oh yeah, okay, good luck with that, or like whatever your New Year's resolution is, the diet, the quitting smoking. I'll be like, yeah, okay, and you're gonna be like, yeah, maybe I can't do it, but because I've been like going to the gym and then I was doing intermittent fasting and I was like on my A game with all of it, and I'm like, yeah, and I was gonna like promote that, right? So then Monday, January 4th. I worked both my jobs. Then I went to the gym. I was on the monkey bars. Yes, the monkey bars. Boom, bam, 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 bam. I go across and boom. I jump off. Pop goes the knee. And sorry, one of my delightful women is cooking for me. Delicious. Very good. Well, it's spicy. Yes. And this is the life of beautiful network. So I go across the monkey bars, jump down, pop my knee. Now I panic. I go over to my boyfriend who is also working out. He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I think I've injured my knee." He's like, "You're all right. You're all right." I'm like, "I'm gonna go in the back and stretch it." I start stretching it. Background: when I was 16, I had ACL reconstructive surgery and meniscus repair on my left knee. This was a terrible time in my life, right? It was an awful surgery. I opted not to have the cadaver tendon, so they took part of my patella tendon out of my own knee. So now I have a gnarly scar on the front of my knee, if anybody knows about knee stuff. And it was a longer recovery. And because I thought like the soul of the cadaver, whatever. I was a kid. I didn't know my ass from my elbow. This is a common phrase I use all the time. So anyway, it was horrible, and it was also the first time I ever took opiates, Percocet. So, as my mom likes to say, she goes, "This is where your drug addiction started from. I swear to God, you know." Like, so I'm like, "Oh my God, I would have rather have injured my face than my knee." For me, the fear was, "Holy shit, now I'm gonna be a cripple." I'm sorry I use that term, and no offense to anybody who is permanently disabled. I know I'm like a fucking jerk off for saying that, but I'm just trying to tell you from my perspective, this is what I thought. Holy shit, I finally, in my 35 years of life, gotten to like where I'm working out every day. I'm proud of myself. My body's starting to get into the shape that I wanted to get into. And now this, no, my dreams are smashed and ruined. So there goes my video, like, like nobody can ruin your dreams. You can believe in them. Bam, monkey wrench into the cogs. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I went home that night, tried to sleep, woke up at 1 a.m. in excruciating pain. My mom took me to the ER. Excruciating is a little bit of a thing, but my knee was like huge and ugly. And so, anyway, this is the current state of my leg. So, it's in an immobilizer. I have been to the orthopedic surgeon. I'm getting an MRI tomorrow. His diagnosis without the MRI, he believes I tore my meniscus. So hopefully it's a better recovery than the ACL. We shall see. I'm also in a much different place than I was when I was 16 years old. Um, you know, I have been working out, so my legs are pretty strong. Whatever. The first day after it happened, I was like, F this, I'm going into a dark, dark place. Intermittent fasting way out the effing window. I was eating cereal like it was the only thing on earth. Just, I was depressed. And I was like, I am gonna take this and allow myself to be depressed. I should just go stick effing needles in my arms. Why not? My life is over as I know it. I'm going to be on my 600-pound life within a year because now I'm never going to walk right again. And I'm never going to be able to do the things I enjoy, which is ride my bike, use my legs, walk around outside. I realize almost every activity I enjoy in this life now in sobriety involves me doing physical activity. So I was terrified. But thank God I've structured my life that I almost never have alone time. And I'm surrounded by people a lot because I know myself. And when I was structuring my life, the foundations of it, isolation is not good for me. I will isolate when I'm depressed or whatever you want to call it. And so I made it so I can. I live in a house with like 10 people, sober living. So I'm laying in the living room trying to watch Netflix and hate life and everything and myself and da 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 da. And every 20 minutes, here comes the next person. Oh, what happened to your leg? Let me tell you about my day. And I'm like, oh, but by the fifth person, I'm like laughing about something silly and I'm out of my head. And then my mom comes over with some crazy story. Oh my God, this is fucking ridiculous. And then my boyfriend comes over and I torture him. And then he's like, I'll carry you up the 1,000 steps to my house. Because, of course, this man lived. If you ever saw the second Ace Ventura, like when he goes to the monk, place and the slinky goes down all those stairs. That's what it looks like trying to get to where he lives. There's like literally 1,000 steps. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll never see you again until my knee gets better. Because, of course, I have to be totally dramatic about it. Well, I'll never be able to come over here again. So, what I learned is, you know, your true colors will show when you're really faced with something, like when something really happens. It's easy to be like, doesn't matter when nobody says I can do it all. I can fly across mountains when nothing's going wrong. Sure, yeah, it's like that pink cloud, when you first get sober, like, dun dun dun, I can do it all. Or like, everything's going great. You're getting the job, you're getting the girl or the guy, the stimulus hit that bank account. You know what I mean? Like, it's all going great. Of course, you're like, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. But then life hits, right? Because it's life on life's terms. And life is going to hit. Like, I am going to get hurt at some point in life. We all are. Something's going to hurt us emotionally. This is just what happens. And like, am I just going to succumb to it every time? No. And we are allowed to like be in our feelings for a minute. Like I was allowed to be in my feelings. I took a day and a half, maybe two, in and out, to be like, but life goes on. And like, I'm gonna take a licking and keep on ticking here. And I'm sure there's gonna be another day where I'm gonna be pissed off about it. Cause like, yeah, now I'm hops along and I gotta make jokes. Like, we're never gonna wait in line again at Six Flags. We're gonna get the front parking space all the time now. But that's how I cope, right? That's how I've always coped with like pain or hurt. I make jokes. But whatever. Potato potato. It gets me through the day. But it still, again, reinforces I see how much love I have in my life. So instead of looking at the negative, like, yeah, I'm a little down right now. Like, I gotta wear this thing on my leg. No, I have a great job. I feel like I'm doing something good for the world, good for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying. I'm trying to do something different, which is scary for me. But, like, you don't grow unless you try new things. And I'm trying. And I'm surrounded by people that love me and care about me. And that is awesome. Because there was a time when I picked up the phone. This is my pretend phone right now. Oh, wait. There's an actual phone right in front of me. There was a time when I picked up the phone and there was nobody that was going to answer the other side. You know what I mean? And now I've been on the phone all day, you know, because the phone works both ways. So I call my people like, hey, how you doing? I'm just checking on you. I know this is a rough month for you. Because maybe it's like a couple of your kids' birthdays. Or maybe like I knew Christmas was hard for you. Or maybe like I just wanted to call to say I love you. Or maybe like it's my dad's birthday tomorrow. Love you, daddy. You know what I mean? Because like today, humans matter to me, not bags of dope. And I don't know how I went from my knee being messed up to saying I love people, but who cares? Because if that's the lesson I took from it, fucking sweet, dude, right? So that was my video for the day. And I really hope to like continue to take a great lesson from this. And I hope you all are having a great new year, even though somebody took the Capitol under siege and we're living in a crazy time. Just try to be good to the people around you. We're all humans. And I don't think we should forget that, you know? Do the next right thing and love one another. All right. I'm out. Till next time.